President-elect Donald Trump's choice to serve as Secretary of State faced questioning from lawmakers Wednesday. Republican Marco Rubio told senators that if confirmed, he would make U.S. national interests a priority. VOA congressional correspondent Catherine Gibson reports from Capitol Hill.
Republican Senator Marco Rubio vowing to put America first as Secretary of State for President-elect Donald Trump.
Placing our core national interest above all else is not isolationism. It is the common sense realization that a foreign policy centered in our national interest is not some outdated relic.
Rubio received a positive reception from both Democrats and Republicans on the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, where he has served for the last 14 years.
President-elect Trump and Senator Rubio are clear-eyed and understand that where freedom and democracy exists, America has strong allies and trusted trade partners. Marco has a strong record of holding the regimes in Communist China, Cuba, Venezuela, and Nicaragua accountable for their repression and tyranny. He will work with President Trump to punish communist regimes for their crimes.
Trump has said he will seek an end to Ukraine's war against Russian aggression as soon as he takes office. Democratic senators asked Rubio to outline what that deal would look like.
What you think is important for us to do in order to ensure that there's the strongest possible negotiating position if Ukraine and Russia do get to the negotiating table?
I think it should be the official position of the United States that this war should be brought to an end. And the question becomes, what role can we play? And I think the first is by making that abundantly clear. And my differences with the Biden administration throughout this process is that they never clearly delineated what the end goal of the conflict was.
Rubio also addressed the possibilities opened up by the ceasefire in Gaza.
There are opportunities available now in the Middle East that did not exist 90 days ago. Whether it's what's happened in Lebanon, whether it's what's happened in Syria, whether it's what hopefully will happen with the ceasefire and the release of hostages after horrifying detention and unjustifiable actions by Hamas. Whether it's any of these three things or all in combination, there are now factors at play in the Middle East that I think we can build upon and may open the door to extraordinary and historic opportunities.
And looking ahead, Rubio said the greatest threat to the United States was the Communist Party of China.
They have elements that the Soviet Union never possessed. They are a technological adversary and competitor, an industrial competitor, an economic competitor, a geopolitical competitor, a scientific competitor now, in every realm. It's an extraordinary challenge. It's one that I believe will define the 21st century.
The son of Cuban immigrants, Rubio would be the first Latino Secretary of State if he is confirmed as expected. That vote could come in the U.S. Senate as early as next week. Catherine Gibson, VOA News, Washington.